Next, we're going to work on this area. Material-wise, I was looking at the new blocks, and I'd like to start using more of these blocks for design. I use this little light blue on the iron golem farm. I don't think it's very fitting, but I used it. It's there. We're moving on. Some of these don't seem to blend in quite right for what I'm looking for, but weathered limestone, I think, has just the right look. Now I need to get an idea of where this is gonna be. So this is gonna be the main face of the new build. What I'm gonna build is a little bit of a smelter. I've had this idea. I'm sure it's probably been done before, but I was thinking about the mechanics and Create and the way certain things work with it, and I got this idea that I think is going to work pretty well. I just have to decide how to build it. I'm thinking something like this. No. Really want a slab of these. It is a shame they don't make those. Maybe they do have slabs. I just saw them in the menu. I probably have to do something like this. Yep, there we go. Okay, I got a little more of the material I needed. And now we can get back to building this thing. Now this seems, in my head, like a fairly easy build, but we're gonna see. There we go. Now over here, this is the lava power source for our other Create contraption, which is right there, the cobble generator. Shouldn't have done that. I don't have stone to replace it with, but hey, that's fine for now. So I made 2 more lava power sources over here under these fans. And I lost the lever just now, probably, when I flooded the area. But, yep, right there, and we can turn this on. And this is in case chain drives rotating together. Not that, probably won't need it back here. This is going to require low energy. Low stress. But, there we go. And we got fan action, and hey, it's not burning me. Awesome. Now, as you can see, the fan's only using 8 SU at the moment, 8 stress units, which is hardly anything. And I think that's going to be enough to make this work. Probably do this. Ah! It hurts. 8 stress is too much. Anyway, what I'm thinking, first we'll put that there. Take a barrel, put that there. Yeah, like that. Okay, and now it's not burning me, which that's awesome. A little unhappy with the placement of this now, though. I'm going to change this up. Drop it back one. The barrel there. Now we can cover it up. Ooh, stairs. That would look a little better right there in the middle, I think. That way we can cover up the chute as well. Not like that, though. There we go. It's working. No burn. All right, and here we have, I believe, the completed super furnace. Yeah, that's a terrible name for it, but I think it will do a really good job at what it's going to do for just 8 stress units. Now, first off, this is an encased fan, so what it's doing is it's blowing through this lava source and out into here, as you can see. And whatever's in this 2-block area will be affected by whatever's being blown through that. Now, since it's lava, it would cook anything up, like smelting-wise. Iron, you can smelt cobble into stone, stuff like that. I put this barrel here, as you can see, with the 3 needed objects for the 3 different types of fan use you can have. So we have lava. We also have water. Water can be used to wash stuff. I believe if you wash like crushed iron, it will produce more iron ingots or something like that. I just know it's an important process in increasing the amount of material you receive. So we got that. And we can put it back, and finally we can do that. Campfire action. Fire can be used for cooking. So if we got a bunch of meat we want to cook up, we can throw it in and let it cook. For now, oops, not what I meant. I'm going to stick with the lava. I'm going to put that back there for easy access. So, let me tell you, first off, I have been cooking up a lot of stone lately to help fill in patches. You can see here, there used to be a whole bunch of ugly cobble in the area. Now at least it's stone for the time being, which looks better. It's good to use to fill in empty patches and stuff. So, no more wasting fuel on that stone production. I'm just going to do this. And let's see what happens. Okay, it's getting cooked, but it's not getting pushed forward like I'd hoped. So I believe I need to turn up the rotation a little bit. And as you can see, that giant stack is almost fully turned to stone. There we go. Come on. Look at that. The speed at which it's cooking is just ridiculous. Amazing. And that took no fuel. It's definitely cheating, but hey. Okay, so I want to try to get a little more rotation out of this, so I can use the fan to push the items a little closer to me, so I can easily pick it all up if I want. No, is that small to big? It is not. It's big to small, which is good. That'll look better. Alright, so now you can see we're at 16 stress units, so I've effectively doubled the speed that it's putting out. And I still don't get burned, which is great. But now it should push items a little closer to me. So this is great. We have that, well, delivery system. But if I wanted to, I could also just stand here, throw stuff in. I could throw in, you know, some groups of things, and it's just fine. It'll get cooked up. But I picked it up, as you can see, which means the fan is working to push these things forward. I just hope it pushes everything far enough forward. You can see we're getting glass right there. And it looks like everything's going where it needs to be. Now I do have one more idea for one more upgrade on this little smelter system, but for that I need brass. And with CreateMod I can't get brass until I get, I believe in the Nether I need to get a blaze in here. And I don't think I've even seen a blaze yet in the Nether. So that's going to be a bottleneck for me. Look at all that glass. Awesome. But anyway, I believe I can make brass with Tinker's Construct a lot easier than I can with Create. So, I believe my next step is going to be to figure out what Tinker's looking like these days and how to use it. I'm going to head down into the lava cave and see about constructing a little basic beginning Tinker Construct area. Oh, that's not good. As you can see, we have already gotten a very good amount of supplies here, but it should not be landing on the sides. I did something wrong building this, because I know I had cleared that problem up. So I'll figure out what that was, but I'll come back to it. So I took a look in here, and it looked a little different than it used to. To me, anyways. Things have changed since I used Tinker's last. I haven't used it since it's been updated. Used to make just a basic multi-block smeltery, but I think there's a new step now. Okay, so maybe I didn't see it in one of the books. I probably saw it in JEI. Let's just take a look for Tinker Construct stuff. So I know I need a smeltery controller to make a basic smeltery, but I believe that's made differently than it used to be. Yeah, here we go. So I melt copper onto a seared heater into a basin. But how do I pre-melt it? Like, what is this? It goes in the casting basin. Alright. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. I believe I need a seared melter to start out before I make an actual multi-block system like I used to make. So I believe I want to put lava as a source in there. Put the heater on top. Okay. I can put the basin right there to pour into. I believe I want to put copper in there to melt. Grab some of that stuff. Awesome, it's melting it. We're on the way. Now, I need a heater block. I believe I put that in there. Oh. Look at that. Probably not enough copper, though. Looks like it's done. It's cooking and cooling. And we got our smeltery controller. Awesome. Now, As far as I know, I can still make this like I used to. Alright, we're gonna start with just the basic one. The smelter control. Ooh, that looks a lot nicer than it used to. Let's put that there for viewing pleasure. Let's put this here tank right there. Get some more lava for that in a little bit. I believe we need these drains. These drains are different than the old ones. It seems they have more drains than they used to. This should work, but it has been a while. And it's working! Awesome! And I've got this giant lava pool, but so far I've been pulling lava from here, so I don't make too much of a mess with the big pond until I know what I'm gonna do with it. That should be full. Leave those down. Actually, I need one for my water buckets. Now we're going to need brass. So brass is zinc and copper. Not sure what parts per parts, but I have enough of each. I'm gonna go grab it. So I got it all going. I put the zinc and the copper in, and it was only making copper, as you can see. So I scratched my head. I made some copper blocks. I put this thing back together, trying to figure out what's going on. Why can't I make copper? Why is all my zinc turning into, or why can't I make brass? Why is all my zinc turning copper? Turns out I'm dumb. I was just throwing a different type of copper in with the copper. You need to put some zinc in there. So let's see if this fixes the problem. We've got brass. Awesome. That's what we need. Now let's see. 4 ingots of zinc, 2 ingots of copper. Okay, I don't have what I need to make the ingots yet, so I'm just gonna see if I can waste that. I've drained the rest of the copper that was in the smelter into here, which is not enough to make a full block. Now if I break it, hopefully it doesn't save it. It didn't used to. Awesome, it's empty. Now if I pour a block. Looks like we got brass coming in here now, and I am off to the races if so. There we go. Block of brass. That's what I need. Let's get that dumping in. Pull this guy back down for now. This is going to be plenty of brass for the time being, so I think I'm just going to empty the smeltery. And then head back up top and finish off the create smeltery that I made. Okay, I gathered everything I need to make a brass smart chute, I believe. Let's clean these babies up. Alright, those are good to go. Stone torches and iron ingots. Next step. Those weren't iron ingots, those were iron nuggets. Haha, thought you guys were gonna catch me. Caught myself. Caught myself being stupid. Okay. Let's do that, so I have some extras for now. And I need some more nuggets. Let's do that. Back in action. And let's make a smart chute, our first brass item we are rocking. If we put it right there, like that, and then do something like this. Put the barrel right there. Actually, let's turn it sideways. Okay, so now we got a little bit of a collection system, which won't always be needed depending on what we're doing, but for bigger jobs, and if I'm not going to come right back, this will work. Now, these brass smart chutes, they're great. They have this filter on them. Normally, it would just suck up anything, but I need some more material. Alright, so we want it to just suck up nether bricks. Right? Nether brick, yep. So now that is primed, and it won't accept anything but nether bricks. So now if I take all this nether rack I have and toss it in there, we'll see it getting cooked up. And as it turns, it'll get sucked in by the chute. So these will just start to vanish. This should start to vanish. Oh, okay. It's vanishing. And there we go. It sucked up all of that. Throw that in there. We'll see it get cooked and nothing will happen. Won't get sucked up. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to need some mechanical crafters. Okay, now we have 21 of the mechanical crafters. We're going to need these to make the cogwheel, or the grinding wheels, which is the next big step in our create processing. So I need to set these up somewhere. I guess I'll put it right here. Should be fine. Alright, there we have the basic setup you need for the grind wheel creation. We also have to connect these, and I believe I do that. Alright, did it. They're all linked. Next, they need an output and input. I believe I'll put the output right there. So we'll point it at it. Everything needs to come together. That looks better. If I can do it. Here we are. That should work. All these are going to feed down, feed in, all the way to there. They're going to craft, and then bam. Final piece goes in there. Alright, this thing is about ready to go. I think we just need to power it. So I'm going to do that by... That's not right. I'll do that by doing that. There we go. Okay, I've hooked it all up to the system by itself. Here, the old double fan lava power source, and it is still overstressed from that, which is surprising because I thought that had a fairly high torque value, but doesn't seem to be any better. So it looks like I'm going to have to create its own power source to get this working. No biggie. But because of that, I might not end up leaving it here in the long run. Okay, and we are back again. Had a little bit of problems getting a good power supply to this that would work, but I think I've got it figured out. I don't like that block. So that wasn't working. I went to the water wheel. Water wheel didn't work. Added a second water wheel. Didn't work. Added a third water wheel, and it started working. So you can see here, that I kind of screwed up. Okay, with a little more tinkering, you can see now I have the 3 water wheels going properly. So let's cover this back up. Let's farm this material up. Okay. Let's get back in and... Oh yeah. And bam! There we go! Ah, it's going! Yes. Beautiful sight. We did it! 2 crushing wheels. Beautiful.